Hey guys, this is Hendrix and you are watching Beyond Time. So I'm making this video so that somebody may find it very useful because I researched online with this niche which I'm about to post, and there was no real help. Yes, there was a guy who actually said refresh rate and actually pointed me in the right direction, but it did not specify the problem with the camera. So the camera which I am talking about right now is the VIXIA, and it's a new one, the VIXIA G70, and then connecting it, basically setting it up with the Atem software control, and I'm using the Atem Studio Pro. That's the one I'm using right there, and we're using it for our church setup. So one of the biggest problem this camera has is that they stripped it off of a lot of functions, especially the hardware. So if you look at if we take a look in hardware, in the software itself, most of the things are not functional because it has been stripped off, if you notice right there. So some functions have been removed. So if you take a look at the first setting and we go face detection tracking, a lot of things have been stripped. Yes, it's a camcorder and it's a good camera used in the right setting, but the setting we're trying to use it, I wouldn't advise it for you to set it up in this way. It's a good camera and it will do its job, but the front camera is better. Just make it simple in that. So here's the problem I had with it. So the biggest issue is that trying to set it up to the system which we have already set up, because let me give you first the reason why I have to set it up with this camera. So the camera which we had was a bigger camera and it had all the functions we needed it for, but it got damaged in the middle of the service. So we needed a camera as fast as possible for us to actually use, and we had to fight tooth and nail for us actually to make this camera work. So basically the guy who posted online said it was the refresh rate. He was actually right, but he did not specify that it's supposed to be on its lowest. So that's a refresh rate it will work on only, and that's very weird. I don't know why they decided to do that, but it frustrated me because I couldn't set it up to any higher resolution or even refresh rate. So just giving you a heads up, for anybody who's buying this camera and trying to set it up, you should be aware of this, because I couldn't find any information and there was no specification over it. The guy was only saying refresh rate, but it's supposed to be at its lowest. That's the only time it's been picked up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my system which is not working. I have no idea, but here we are. I had to set it up to lowest refresh rate. I really hope somebody finds this video and find it very helpful. For me, I struggled to find any help online, but it's up to the guy who mentioned about the refresh rate, pointed me in the right direction but did not specify. So awesome for that help, but hopefully you'll find this video helpful. And also to all those who are buying this camera, please be aware of this few things. It doesn't have any STI, it doesn't have any attachment on top, it does not allow. Yes, you can put it in, you can slot it in, but that attachment on top will not function, because this idea, it has been screwed in for a reason, and the reason is that it is not there. The connections which make the top part, the top attachment function, is not there. So but what that basically means is that this top function will not function. You can add it just as aesthetic, that's all, nothing else, not as a functioning unit on top as an attachment. It will not work. So just heads up with that, and no STI. So the only thing it has basically as input output, you'll find that it's only type C. It only has type C and also mini HDMI out. So that's for video, and you can plug in your headphones, and also you can plug in your mic right there, and that is all. a lot of this has been stripped off, and as you can notice from the point here, so please be aware of it. It's a great camera, but not in a position of trying to use it. So hope you enjoy this video and find it very helpful. And this has been Hendrix, and you're watching Beyond Time. Peace.